Fox, and I want to tell you about something really exciting. And this is how to make your own homeopathic individual vaccine. In this method, it goes completely contrary to what science teaches you, what you've learned in school. So you've got to go ahead and get beyond that. This guy, Yuri Chavarsky, over in Czech Republic, he's taken the Tibetan way of healing. He's a 30-year-old homeopath. Not 30-year-old, but he's been doing homeopathy for 30 years. And then he's been spending another 18 years developing what he found out what the Tibetans were doing. And it is absolutely phenomenal. It's so easy, it's amazing. So I'll show you now how to do this and how you can do it in less than 5 minutes. And then I'll talk more about the philosophy after we come back. Thank you. So now I'm going to take a test tube. These are special test tubes. They're like Pyrex that you can heat up. And I'm going to put a little water in my mouth from a filtered water system. And I'm filling the test tube about a third full of whatever's going on with me. So if I have a virus, then this will go ahead and cure my virus. So what I've done now is I've switched some water around in my mouth and put it into the test tube. Now I'm going to bring it to the stove. And I'm going to put it in the flame. So I'm going to go ahead and put the flame on the top where the level is. And when it starts bubbling, which is starting to do now, I'm going to go ahead and take the time and I'm going to do this for 30 seconds. Now if it starts bubbling too much, then I'm going to pull it away because it can't bubble violently. It's just going to be kind of perking along. I do this for 30 seconds. Okay, we're done. So now I'm going to have to wait until it cools because if I put cold water in this, it's going to break the test tube. So I'll wait for a minute and go ahead and put, again, filtered water into it so it's going in and out for 60 seconds. Now you can do it a little longer if you want to. If you want to make it stronger, you can go up to 2 minutes. But right now, we're going to go ahead and do this for 60 seconds. So I'm going to wait for a little bit more. So hopefully it'll be cool enough now. So I'm going to run water coming in and running out for 60 seconds now. Now this water filter system is running a little slow, so you could have a better stream coming out than I do. But this will work fine. So I run this for 60 seconds. So it's run for 60 seconds now. So what I'll do is I'll take a teaspoon, take a little bit of it, hold it under my tongue for about 15 seconds. I'll take a little bit, put it in my third eye. This is where the energy comes in. And that's it. Okay, so now we're going to go into the other room and I will explain to you what it did. So now we'll go into the explanation of what we just did. So we actually made a vaccination similar to what the doctors do. So they take a virus or a bacteria and they go ahead and they kill it just like we did. So they either boil it or do something to it to kill it. And we go ahead and put it in the flame in a test tube and it kills it. So now you've got the dead bodies of the virus or bacteria that's bothering you. And it's really good to do this when you first start catching it. If you wait a couple, 2-3 days before you start, you'll go from like a 10,000 load viral number to maybe 30 billion. So your body will have a lot harder job once it recognizes it to go ahead and deal with it. So this whole thing about vaccinations is to get the body to recognize the virus or bacteria that's bothering you. What's nice about this is once your body recognizes it, some variances, as long as it's pretty close to it, your body will recognize those also. So you want to do this for a total of 7 days. Anyway, so after this, what the doctors would do is they would put an irritant in it. They put either mercury, aluminum, or arsenic. Not enough to hurt you, but enough to get the stimulus response of the immune system to build up the antibodies to go ahead and attack the virus or bacteria. So we make a homeopathic remedy out of it, which we've been doing for the last 50 years. And in doing this, the body is activated, and the immune system builds up the antibodies to go ahead and get rid of it, and it gets rid of it. So it's a very, very good system. It's very easy to use. And I would encourage you to get the Autopathy handbook on Amazon. It's AUTOPATHY handbook. It'll explain this in detail. It'll also explain cases. And so this has been, he's been doing this for many, many years. It's a very easy way to do this. He also has techniques to get rid of any autoimmune system problems and also any mental disease problems. So this is the end of the lecture, and I thank you for being here. We also have a book out explaining all of this in detail, how energetic medicine works, and it's called A Natural Method to Create an Individual Homeopathic Vaccine. It's a great book. If you buy it, you'll see why it works. Thank you, Dr. Fox.